Moved upfield by Gerard Piqué. It's now onto the right-hand side. And it's taken in. This could be dangerous from Football Club Barcelona. Valencia, though, win it inside the penalty area. Piqué. Messi has a look. Ducks back. Coquelin was on him. It's been run away by Rodrigo. Parejo. Showed for the ball. Keeps things calm. He's got players chasing him down, including Arthur. He weaves away from him and is played down the line before being intercepted by Lenglet. This has been played to Rodrigo. Rodrigo rounds the goalkeeper. And it's cleared off the line. The follow-up cannot be put in by Kevin Gameiro. And it's an early chance for Valencia on the break. A mistake in the defence by Clement Lenglet. Playing in Rodrigo Moreno. He did almost everything right before the ball was cleared off the line. Valencia keeping those organised banks of four. Here's Rakitic. Now Arthur. Coutinho. Now Jordi Alba with his first cross of the game, and Jaume Dominic gathers it up inside his 6-yard box. Here's another look at that chance for Valencia. Piqué gets to the post, manages to clear that off the line. And he did get there just before the ball went into the net. An early warning from Rodrigo Moreno. This is taken inside from the right. Left for Messi, who plays the pass to Coutinho. Valencia try and crowd Barca out, but Coutinho's found a way through. That's launched out of play as Valencia try and clear their lines any which way they can. Now Rakitic, another player who's been heavily criticised in recent weeks. He'll do his talking on the pitch today. Miscontrolled there by Felipe Coutinho. Played onto the right-hand side. Arthur looks up. He scoops that into the box. It's headed into the centre. It's still not away for Valencia, who have conceded their first corner. Nelson Semedo on the right. Piqué is held back. Now the Barca fans begin to sing. Messi with a bit of skill, but the ball has been lost. Rodrigo will try and break again. It's a nice touch from him. As Carlos Soler, the homegrown talent, pings a crossfield ball over to the left. Jordi Alba with the pass to Arthur, and it's now come to Coutinho. He's muscled off the ball by Daniel Was, and it's allowed to go out. Goal kick for Valencia. As Barca begin to settle in. Valencia pressing a little bit higher now. Kevin Gameiro's stayed in the centre circle. Here's Messi. He's been fairly quiet so far. His pass was left, and it's allowed to go out. Another goal kick for Jaume Dominic. That will just settle any nerves that he has. Getting frequent touches on the ball with little danger presented to him. He's only had to gather up that. With Benfica interested in acquiring his services. Rakitic. Coutinho has gone central. Messi's pulled over to the right-hand side. Barca trying to switch things up. Sergio Roberto points to where he wants it. And now Messi is back central. He's dropped deep into the midfield. He's spotted Jordi Alba. Here is Jordi Alba. Waits and waits. No challenge was forthcoming from Daniel Was. Valencia have just had that one break, but it so nearly resulted in the opening goal of the game. Messi tries to weave his way through. Instead, a shot is pinged into his back by Sergio Roberto. Busquets, there's some space here for Messi. Messi makes his way into the box, Messi with the shot, and it's wide. Well, it's a first surge through the middle for Leo Messi. Valencia have been packing the central channel. Flick down the right, Semedo. Rakitic. Jordi Alba has this. Parejo. Played over the top of the Barca defence. The offside flag stays down. There's Rodrigo in the centre. There's also his teammate. And that shot is fired into the net. Valencia strike first, courtesy of Kevin Gameiro. It's 1-0 to Los Che. Gameiro with the space to play the shot. He was calling for it. Rodrigo was the other option. And Gameiro takes that cleverly, gets some more space for himself as Jordi Alba flew in. Quite rightly, the offside flag stays down. It's played in from the left. Gameiro, quite the scene. They've made this one a real party from the early hours of this morning. Here comes Barca on the attack though. Arthur tried to get that one to Messi. Valencia will break again, courtesy of Gonzalo Guedes. The Portuguese taps that beyond Busquets. Oh, it's just too long for Rodrigo Moreno. Well, Valencia win the ball away again. We've seen a bit of a dip from Barca, but they have so many game changers in their side. Jordi Alba floats one into the area. It's headed up right by the corner flag. As PK, and Valencia will get players back now. As PK strides upfield, he gets past the halfway line. Spots Semedo to his right. There's Sergio Roberto in the middle. There's Messi further behind. Now on the ball, Rakitic, Arthur, Jordi Alba on the left. That's nicely left by Sergio Roberto. Semedo, who leaves Jesper Cillessen planted. Gaia squares it. Gameiro does so well to get around Jordi Alba. Well, famous last words. We haven't seen too much from Leo Messi as of late. Rodrigo. Well, he does the sensible thing and plays back to Jaume Dominic. Parejo thought about a pass into the centre. Gonzalo Guedes is still calling for it. Good work there from Dani Parejo. Soler wants this. Who will win out in the foot race? It's Carlos Soler who gets past Jordi Alba. He tries to square this and it's headed into the net for goal. Number 2 for Valencia. It's Rodrigo, the Copa del Rey hero from the semi-final. Into the 6-yard box, and it's Rodrigo. Right place, right time. Second goal for Valencia in the Copa del Rey final. It ricochets across the line. Marcelino with absolute glee. Parejo calls for calm. It's going to be very difficult to keep calm. Messi. Sergio Roberto. Clipped through by Coutinho. Messi puts it back into the mix. That's hit on the volley. And it flies into that Valencia section behind the goal. Jordi Alba waits for this on the left. He will get that long ball from the middle. Coutinho. Now Jordi Alba plays that in and it's headed wide. Barcelona just upping their chances, but there's not too much conviction about these opportunities. Arthur plays to Piqué. It could easily have been 3-0 had Piqué not made that goal line save in the early stages of the contest. Worked into the box, it's taken away from Leo Messi. Rakitic. Here's Messi. Still Messi. Messi plays towards goal. And for the first time in this Copa del Rey final, Leo Messi has a shot towards goal. It's capably held by Jama Dominic. Found some space for himself. Memories of Anfield coming flooding back. Here's Messi. That shot is lined up. Jama Dominic with a fantastic save. Getting down to his left. That's why they call him the Cat. Well, if you allow Leo Messi just a little bit of space, he can create magic. Here's Felipe Coutinho. Jama Dominic had to be at his very best there. Arthur now. Piqué. He's playing through. It's come back out on the edge of the area. That takes a deflection and Jama Dominic makes another save. We're into stoppage time at the end of the first half and Barca are trying to make something happen. That is a wonderful save from Jama Dominic. Much to the frustration of Luis Suarez. Rakitic with the effort shortly after. Some of the sting was taken out of it by Valencia. Lead the way by 2-0. The first scored by Kevin Gameiro. The second by Rodrigo Moreno. Barca have offered up precious little up until the final few minutes of the first half. There's an air of belief about Valencia. Momentum is in their favour. Football Club Barcelona are back out for the second half of this Copa del Rey final. They find themselves 2 goals behind as they look to make it a 5th win in succession in this competition. They're going to make a double change at half-time. We've been treated to a great first half. Barca have looked out of sorts. Valencia have been clinical on the counter. Immediately playing a pass back to Dani Parejo. It's advantage Valencia after 45 minutes of play. That's into Rodrigo, who immediately hits a low skimmed effort along the ground. As a light breeze begins to blow through the Benito Villamarín. We needed a cooling break in the first half. Well, this effort drops on the edge of the 6-yard box. It's out for a Barca corner in front of the Blaugrana fans. is swung in. It goes wide. Piqué was appealing for a penalty. Brought down by Rodrigo. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Guedes tries for a 1-2. It's opened up for him. Guedes might strike here. It's just wide. Well, Guedes offers so much of a threat from that kind of position. Barca were aware of his cut inside. He loves playing that 1-2. Rodrigo provided an excellent foil. Two players taken off, Arthur and Malcolm. Valencia try and run through here. That was a last-ditch challenge from Barcelona that has led to an opportunity. Leo Messi on the ball. Messi is dispossessed. And a foul is given on the edge of the penalty area. And Messi has just snuck that free kick back to give him room to dip it back down over the wall. Valencia players creep forward. Messi with the free kick. It just clips the head of one of those players in the wall to go out for a corner. Piqué. Sergio Roberto. Rodrigo tried to turn there, very cleverly rolls towards the ball to stop Barca from breaking away. Malcolm goes down again in a tangle with Gaia, and Gaia is going to be the first player booked. He exacts some revenge. Busquets. Run through by Messi. Oh, against the post from him, and the follow-up is put over the top. We were so close to a moment of Messi magic, resulting in Barca pulling a goal back. Malcolm holds it up for him. Messi somehow finds a way through, and he catches the defence off step. He breaks his own rhythm to dink that one past Jaume, off the woodwork, and Arturo Vidal slices the follow-up. Now they get back under the instructions of Marcelino. Marcelino, of course, a former Valencia coach. Here comes Leo Messi. It's played towards the back stick. It was a nice idea there from Malcolm. Rakitic. Vidal, now Messi. Two defenders go to him. He's been playing in all sorts of different roles tonight. Malcolm, and that shot wide. Gerard Piqué sliding that one outside the right post. We're going to have another substitution for Valencia, but have a look at this attack. It's Malcolm who plays inside to Piqué. Coutinho lines up a shot. Jaume Dominic gives it a cursory glance as it flies wide off a deflection. The corner is headed against the post, and it's Messi who converts the follow-up. Football Club Barcelona have pulled a goal back, and they still have 18 minutes remaining on the clock. Leo Messi has now participated in 10 goals in the last 5 Copa del Rey finals that he's played. 5 goals, 5 assists. There is life in this Barca side yet, and they appeal for the fans to try and turn the tide with them. Messi. Nice through ball that's left on the edge of the D. Well, it was just when Valencia had committed to defending, bringing on Piccini, bringing on Kondogbia. And there's another chance here. It's stifled by Ezequiel Garay. Sergio Roberto. Sergio Roberto to Malcolm on the right. Malcolm's produced some magic since coming on for the second half. That's come out to Busquets, it's come back through. Arturo Vidal tries to line up a shot, but the offside flag is raised somewhat belatedly. Jame is going to launch this one upfield. As he tried for the clearance. Then he tweaks his foot as it catches Messi. Run into the box. Vidal, who helped the Brazilian to lose his cool. Those two have been involved in a frequent tangle since Malcolm came on. Here's Messi. Was tries to stick with him. Messi just rides the challenge. He'll get the ball back, or does he? Because Valencia will break. Kondogbia. Barca sit back. Guedes. Guedes was the last player to touch that. But the strategy appears clear. Don't race forward if there is no opportunity available. Possession more important than chances at the moment for Valencia. Malcolm. Sergio Roberto. Messi! His shot is closed down. Valencia quick to get onto him. Malcolm. Sergio Roberto. Malcolm again. Gets that in with his left foot. The header will drop over. Well, Barca are turning to Leo Messi with increasing frequency. Lenglet have been calling for it. Watch for Gerard Piqué, he's waiting towards the back post, he doubles back. It's come to Jordi Alba. Valencia can't quite take that upfield. Barca have it back, Valencia a little bit stretched. Messi with a pirouette turn. And the challenge that came in there was right under the nose of Undiano Mayenko. The referee says no foul. It was Francis Coquelin who came in with the challenge after Messi had pirouetted past Jeffrey Kondogbia. As long as Barca have possession, they have a chance. should they equalise. This one is going to extra time. Out of play on the near side. It's a poor pass and a throw-in that Valencia will be in no rush to take. Alenia. Carlos Alenia, the youngster, turns. Plays to Busquets, the experienced veteran. Arthur with the cross in, punched away by Jaume. And it's delivered upfield. They're on the run to win the Copa del Rey. Gonzalo Guedes puts it wide. It was the chance of all chances to kill this game off. And Gonzalez crumples up in a heap in the area. He trudges his way back. That was the chance. Messi into the area. Lionel Messi tries to bulldoze his way through. Valencia go forward again. That one goes back to Jesper Cillessen. A block from the defence. We're into the 4th minute of stoppage time. The 4th of 5. The Valencia players have gathered on the edge of the dugout. Brought across and out of play. Football Club Barcelona are not dead and buried just yet. Cillessen goes to the near post. It goes to the back post. Yama Dominic makes the catch and hurls the ball out. There's an opportunity here for Gonzalo Guedes, an open goal for him. Guedes for the cup! No! But we're into stoppage time on stoppage time shortly. Cillessen has got back. Gonzalo Guedes has had 2 chances to make it 3-1. Valencia players wait on the edge of the pitch. As the final whistle is blown, Valencia are the Copa del Rey winners for 2019. They have vanquished Football Club Barcelona and ended 11 years of hurt. Barca's reign as Copa del Rey champions is over after 4 consecutive wins. Valencia have done it in their centenary year. 2 goals in the first half from Kevin Gameiro and Rodrigo gave them the advantage at the break. Leo Messi sprung into action in the second half. Gonzalo Guedes had 2 late chances to make it 3-1. And Valencia hold on from a memorable cup triumph. Well, this cup campaign has been all about grit. It's been all about coming back from behind. Valencia, though, always ahead in this one. Well, it's a defeat in the final for Ernesto Valverde. Unable to do the domestic double. Fought their way back to 4th place in La Liga. Kept up the cup campaign even when the focus was firmly on the league. Well, the players continue to go over to the fans. So much has been made of the importance of the support at Mestalla and beyond this season. There's a shell-shocked Josep Maria Bartomeu, the Football Club Barcelona president. Luis Suarez could play no part in this game tonight. Barca without some of their firepower up top. No Dembele either. No Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. Although there was not too much that Jesper Cillessen could do about the 2 goals that went past him.